Good morning to you guys. It's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and I am doing videos nonstop, but you guys are only going to see them one every day, or when I'm behind, I may do multiples at one time. But I didn't want you guys to think that I am not doing cards. So I wanted to let you know, obviously you guys saw me do Valentine's cards. I did 5 this month, and I did 20 little kid cards, so this may not show during February, this may show during March. My anniversary is actually 2 days before, and you guys have seen me, or seen and heard me, talk about my anniversary. I was a little late on my card, so my husband got his anniversary card and Valentine's on the same day. You guys obviously know, if you've been following me, the story behind Aladdin with us and my new tattoo. I did do a video on that because it is art, and I am very proud of my tattoos. Not quite done on my arm. And if you're wondering why I do tattoos, I had no intentions of going ever above my waist. But after my motorcycle accident, I've been trying to cover all the scars because I don't like it when people ask me, especially the one on my wrist, because it's kind of like a suicidal line. And from my surgeries, and people used to stare at it really bad because it was really obvious for a long time. So I started there and kept, fixing up as I go. So. Though my wings on my back and the one on my neck is my wings are my guardian angel, and then the one on my neck is for my daughter on the back of my neck and nape of my neck. So anyway, the story, if you go back to my tattoo video, and it should be a couple weeks ago, beginning of February that I shared it. I don't think it was the end of January. I'm pretty sure it's the beginning of February. But you can hear the story of why Aladdin is such a big deal for us. And so, this is themed after that. I did use some stickers. I did use some Cricut pieces, some the SVG files that I used on it, and I used Once Upon a Time paper. It's kind of dark and dreary, but it's more mythical, fairy tale paper. So I really like this. It is a standard, it's probably more 5.5 by 8 card. But again, when I'm making cards that I can hand to somebody, the sizes don't matter. But I really love this card, and I do hope that you guys enjoy it too. But this one is called Happily Ever After, and anniversary card's the way I'm going to put it. But I do hope you like it. I think it came out adorable. So there is my Happily Ever After. This is a title. It is pop dotted. It is a sticker, but it worked with the paper. Usually I save those for layouts. I did snip it and to where it went down the cards. If you can see the paper, obviously it looks like a book, like a storybook, and I cut it directly that way because that's not the way the paper is, but that's the way I did it. It's like the old vintage tapestry curtains and rugs with like the leather belt on it. So it looks like I did not add anything to that paper because I wanted it to look more vintage / rustic. And with the lettering, obviously the lettering here goes with it, and you can see that it's a couple different tones and pop dotted with some flowers. So it was just absolutely perfect for what I was planning. And of course you can see Apu, super cute. I put a little bit of glossy on him to shine with a little bit of the areas that I thought was perfect. Some areas are more shinier than others, but it is coated to make sure it's sealed in. And he's holding a flower like he would an apple, though I know it kind of looks bad. I just realized it's like he's covering what my doctor who delivered my son called it, a weed whacker, to tell me he was a boy. So this is what it looked like. Now, pardon me. And this is what the front looks like, and I'm going to show you the back before I show you the inside. And then a piece that was cut out, and it says Dreams Come True with that famous rose, and I know it's from a different one. But in Disney overall, is Dreams Do Come True. So I haven't done one of these cards in a long time, but I did use the SVG files, Cricut files, and obviously I used my brother, and you'll see why. But it has been a while, but I'm going to sit and stand it up so you guys can see it. It is a stand-up card, and it came out super cute for me. There's a piece that doesn't want to stay down. I'm going to have to take a clothespin and put it down with some extra glue. And it's going to be a little difficult for me, but here is my husband's card. I'm going to, if I could turn you guys sideways, I would. I don't want to make your head go sideways. So if you can see, it is a pop-out card. And I did take the silhouette of Agrabah and I did cut it out, as you guys can see. I scored it to where it would pop out a little bit more. And you can see there's Jasmine and Aladdin. And then, of course, the Genie. And then I used another title. But this is another one of those papers from the Once Upon a Time paper pack, the Fable type book. And they are kind of dark papers. And I haven't really used a lot of those papers because I've been saving them for stuff like this. I originally was going to use this in a layout, but it just, when I started coming up with ideas for a card, I started with this, and it went with, obviously, my tattoo. I'm going to show you a little bit. It's going to be touched up this week, and it's dry right now. So, I have and I will lay it down so you guys can see it. I took the Agrabah again, and I taped it, and I scored it to sit on there. But as you can see, I do have Jasmine, and I glossied her cheeks and glittered her stone at the top of her band. I did add a little flower, and it's supposed to be down where it looks like she's holding it, but it's like he gave her a flower. Aladdin gave her a flower. Now this piece doesn't want to stay down for the lamp. It is 2-layered and metallic, and I did put a little of the glitter glue on it to shine it a little bit more. And I did glitter her necklace, and of course her famous little Genie. And you know what? This is like I Dream of Genie outfit, if you guys know that. And then over here there is Aladdin, and again there is a glossy, a little bit of sparkle with the glitter glue, but I also added a pop dotted sticker with a gem in it for his heart, because he's given his heart and he gave her a flower. And up here is a title. It says Happy Anniversary. And I love how this was perfectly laid out. And then I did add glitter glue around the edges and on the what looks kind of like bubbles, but I'm going to call it magic. And then if you go up, then of course there's a little ribbon on this. It is a little piece of metal here. But I did do that to all the dots. And if you go over to the Genie, I did about the same to him, but I put a little more glitter on him because he's magical. And he's holding a heart because he got the two of them started together, actually. Well, not totally, but you guys get my drift. And then again, there's magic around him. I think he came out cute because they had rubbed the lamp and they got the whole storyline here in the card. And I think it's adorable. And again, it pops out. And it will stand. So I think it's beautiful. He loved it. I keep thinking one day that I will do a book for him, because we have a bunch of cards. Even if they're store-bought, because I used to buy store-boughts. Even sometimes I still buy store-boughts because of my time restrictions. It just depends on what I'm doing. So I think it's adorable. I do know that my husband loved it. And again, I have not yet signed it. I will probably sign the back of it just so that it doesn't interfere with the whole pop dotted design here. And you can see where the magic is behind it. So I do hope you like Happily Ever After Anniversary Pop Out Disney card. Aladdin Disney card. So I hope you like it. Hopefully I'll get the title right in the description here. So enjoy the pictures, and I hope you see more of my videos. Bye, guys.